With them, we share abundance. We are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty, and we're a happy bunch of people. Okay, we've been around for getting on for 4 years, putting in solid foundations, and we're now expanding our economy, improving and increasing the value and liquidity of our currency, and that will benefit all our citizens. And anybody can be a citizen. And when you become a citizen, you're part of a non-separatist organization. And that means that we don't pigeonhole you because you're fat, thin, old, young, black, white, male or female or anything else. We just see everyone as a human being, part of one big family of humanity. And all treated equally because you're all unique and so have something unique to bring to our community and therefore of equal value to every other member of our community. We'll be getting started in a moment when I move over to Facebook, because we should be streaming live now on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. And when we get over to Facebook, we'll be starting with a little short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. It's something that you can't buy. It's a precious gift that you can only receive through loving service to others. And the great thing about it is, once you go about your life being of loving service to others, everything else you want and need in life will flow to you, whether it's relationships or the new home or the car or whatever it may be that you need. It'll just happen for you. Okay. Let me make sure my speakers are off, because if not, we get feedback when I get to Facebook. And I go to Facebook because we can't see the comments from Facebook. Well, we can see the comments, but we can't see who they're from. We just get something that looks like this, Facebook user. So as most of our comments come in through Facebook, that's why we head over there. So I'm going to go over there right now and look for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And then I'll be looking for the 20th of February. So far, so good. Hasn't got a date. Oh, yes, yeah, I've got a date on it. Yep, okay. Open the panel and we should get the comments, and we do. We've got Verna in from South Africa. We've got Andrew in from Auckland in New Zealand. We've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. That's pretty good, isn't it? We've got Africa, Australasia, and America in our first three. We've got Derek in. He's also from USA, West Palm Beach. And we've got Godfried in from Ghana. And Tim Bates, also from the USA. And Melissa, also from the USA, West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old now, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing with the breeze. Take me home, or something like that. And okay, you get me carried away. Right, let's get started right away with that little short prayer, followed by our affirmation, and then I'll get you into the updates, let you know where we are and what's going on. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service, and through service attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation to help us maintain our non-separatist ideology, where we just see everybody as a human being. part of one big family of humanity and all linked together. And that goes like this. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Right. I told you yesterday that we'd been working on bugs in the commission structure for the 777. Well, not bugs. It was actually a incorrect logic that was being applied in certain areas. And it's affected a lot of things, and we've still got a couple of hours work to do on it. Yeah, we've been on it all day today. It'll be a couple of hours more tomorrow. Then we'll start testing initially before we get into my in-depth testing. So it probably won't be, what day's today? Today's Tuesday, isn't it? So it'll probably be Thursday before I get back into testing with Deviani. So there's still a lot of work to do, but I think hopefully it'll go smoothly and quickly once we get into that in Thursday with all the corrections in the logic. It should be okay. I'm still working on the ShareHope, checking that. Looking good. There's one thing that I'm a little bit, well, two things that I'm not sure of at the moment. But as I progress with the testing, I should get a sort of definitive answer on what's happening there and whether it needs some adjustment or whether it's actually okay. So with me not being involved much tomorrow with the 777 plan, it'll be pretty much all Deviani tomorrow now. I should be able to get into the ShareHope and get that pretty much sorted out, hopefully tomorrow. Okay. I do have guests coming tomorrow, so it will take a couple of hours out of my day, but that's all. Okay. So that's what's happening. We will be getting them launched both very, very soon. The sooner the better for everybody. It'll start everybody being able to make some very good money. The 777 plan in particular, I love because it's a single payment plan, but it's structured in such a way that by you giving up a little bit, everybody will get a lot more. And if it works as all my projections go, it will mean that you're going to get residual income from it, even though there's no residual payments. You know, normally the only way you get residual income is from subscription plans. People buy something usually that they don't really want. They're only buying it because they want to get involved in the pay plan, the commission structure. And so when they're not making money, they drop out. And it's usually within 3 months, people are dropping out. So you're building your business, and for 3 months, it starts to go okay. And then you're struggling just to stay at the same level. But the 777 plan, the way it is structured, is going to generate consistent, ongoing income, even though it is a single payment plan. And the leverage in it is really, really huge, because it not only leverages the power of people, but it leverages the power of increasing value. And the leverage of the people is far greater because of the structure that we have through the phases than you would ever get from a matrix, for example. It will involve getting an awful lot of people into your business, but you won't have to go out struggling to find them. It's going to work really, really well, I'm sure, and it's going to produce huge networks of people for you that you're going to get paid through. And if it only works a tenth of as well as I think it's going to work, you'll end up very wealthy. Okay, so it is a very exciting plan. I see we've got Norman in from Doncaster in England, and Akpomade in from Nigeria as well while I've been talking. So that's where we are with those programs, and that is pretty much what we're concentrating on at the moment. When we get through those and we get those launched, my personal time will be in getting the cash cow members into a profitable situation. There aren't that many of them, but they deserve my attention and to get that moving. ROI tips, I've lost any hope of anything ever happening with them. They don't know what they're doing. They are unresponsive, and I'm sorry we ever got involved, and it's been a costly mistake to get involved with them. I am now trying to get them to just get out and stop what they're doing, and I hold no hope of getting any refund from them, but I will be pursuing that to try and get that to happen. But I don't think we're ever going to get anything from ROI tips. It's just been it's been a waste of money, and they just want me to pour more and more money into this bottomless pit with no results. and it's just not viable to keep going on in that direction. The other situation cash-wise with Binance, who have got our account frozen. They won't let me withdraw. They won't let me close the account. I can't get any sense out of them. And that is another situation that we're going to have to get out of sometime. I can't afford to just let that go. There's too much money involved. And there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get that money out. And I don't know, we might even have to resort to legal measures, because I just get no sense from them at all. So I will keep pursuing that, and if nothing else happens, then we will have to take some sort of legal action to get our money back. Other than that, things seem to be going pretty well. Okay. We are moving well. We are moving forward. We are getting closer and closer to achieving what we set out to do, and that is becoming a platform where everybody can get involved and make a profit, regardless of experience, regardless of knowledge, regardless of background, regardless of not needing huge amounts of money. One other thing that I've been mentioning in my messages is Dave Wood has got his quantum club operational. I don't know how it's going to work yet. Nobody does. But in the videos, he's done 2 videos, and basically all he's talked about is that, well, in a nutshell, he spent 2 hours saying that if you want to make a lot of money, you need high-ticket items. It's the easiest and fastest way to make a lot of money. It definitely is the fastest way. I'm not sure it's the easiest. I'm not sure a lot of people will find it easy, but we'll have to wait and see what kind of a platform he puts together and how well we can do with that as a community. So the second video came out sometime today. The third video will be out on Thursday, I presume. I think there's 2 days in between them. Whether or not everything gets revealed in that or not, I don't know. If it does, I can't imagine it will all be revealed, because there would be no purpose in having 4 videos if it was all revealed. So it's a little bit drawn out, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. But it will certainly be high ticket sales, and to make high ticket sales, you've got to have people with high ticket cash. You've got to get in front of people that have the wherewithal to buy something of high ticket. Now, there are lots of people out there that have, but most marketers don't know how to get in front of them. And I particularly, I'm not sure how I would approach getting in front of a lot of high ticket prospects. So we'll have to wait and see what the system brings. But with the 777 plan, we're starting out with, I mean, it's not what you would call high ticket, because the top commission per person, I think, is $128. I'm not sure. Or it might be a bit more. It might be $250. I don't know. It's a couple of $100. Let's say it's $200. That's not exactly high ticket, but it's not tiny either. And everybody's going to get to that stage where they're making that. Now, the great thing about it is it will put money in your pocket that you will be able to change your life with, but it will also give you disposable income where you'll be able to get into some of these higher ticket opportunities. It will create our own network of people with the cash to put into high ticket opportunities. And the thing that has been stressed by Dave Wood when he's been talking about it is the fact that the product is not only expensive, but it will carry very good commissions, and it is something that will benefit the buyer. It's not just something that is an inflated priced seminar or training or whatever else that nobody really wants or bothers with. I'm not saying that some of these things aren't good, but they're usually overpriced just to give the image of having a product. Apparently, this product is something that is already selling very well anyway. People are buying it because they want it, because they need it to achieve the financial freedom that they desire. So once again, we don't really know what exactly what the product is, but from what I can gather, it is a sophisticated trading bot for Forex exchange. We'll have to see how it differs from some of the other things that are out there, and why it is doing so well selling regardless. So it is something that we can look forward to. And if it's something that perhaps your network can't afford to buy, in a few months, as members of the 777 plan, maybe they will be able to afford to buy it, because it is very, very powerful, not particularly through high ticket items, but through the sheer way that many numbers are created in your network as I say, far faster, far more powerfully, far bigger than you would ever get through a matrix, even if you went down 10 levels. So it's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to getting it launched for you and everybody being able to make some really good money from it. Let's see, we got a couple of questions in, I think. Where were we? I know we had Norman in, and we had Akpomade in, and we got Sam in from Nigeria, and Agbai. So this group's still existing. No, we're not here at all, Agbai. It's a figment of your imagination. Okay, Abdul. Hello, sir. How are you? Abdul Malik from Pakistan. Hi there. How about Inertix? I think Inertix is a scam, but I don't know. If it ever does pay out, I think our account's at over $2.5 million. I don't expect it to pay out. I don't expect it to ever benefit anybody other than the people that launched the plan. We got Derek in from Nigeria. We got Abdul, sir, I deposited BNB from MetaMask in Visa Exchange. I didn't receive yet. You shouldn't deposit BNB because we don't accept BNB. We're not set up for it. We're only set up for BP20. So if you sent BNB, you're going to have to, it'll have to be done manually. You'll have to put in support ticket with your TX ID. We'll verify everything and manually give you whatever you're entitled to. But where's that gone? Yeah. So if you deposit BP20, then it goes through automatically. Anything else other than that, we have no way of tracking it. So it's a manual thing. It's not tracked automatically. Put in a support ticket with your TX ID, dates, everything, all the information you've got, and it will be done manually. But it will take a while for it to get sorted out. Make sure if you are depositing funds that you do it as instructed with USDT or ShareHope tokens, but you won't have ShareHope tokens out there probably. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester in England. We've got Derek. Please, can we get updates on the 777 plan? I think I've just given you them, but if there's anything specifically you want to know beyond that, Derek, ask. We've got Kakaro out. Can I get an update of 777 plans? Once again, I think that's been done, but if you're looking for something specific, then ask. If you want to know an exact launch date, I can't give it to you because we don't know. We are still working through the testing, making sure that the code is correct or as good as we can get it to perfect. And then we will, once we have that and it's all tested and we load it on the live server, we will give you a launch date, and it will, you know, let's suppose, and this isn't a promise, but let's suppose by Friday of this week, we say, okay, everything is as we want it. We've loaded it on the server. What would Friday be? We're on the 20th today. It would be the 23rd, wouldn't it? So we would say, give it a week. We'd launch on the 1st of March, and then you would know. But until we have everything tested and right as far as we know, then I can't give you a date. but it's all going through. We're working on it constantly. It is our priority, and we'll get it launched as soon as we can. It's an amazing plan. We got Michael in from the Bahamas. My issue is, as I speak, I'm now locked out of WeShare Abundance, and so trying to log in with the authenticator, and now the system seems to be saying that I have to WeShare Abundance through authenticator, and so could you please send me with the support email address, my email. It's not an email address that you want, Michael. Just go to the main site. You don't have to be logged in, and click on the support link and put a ticket in, and they'll disable your 2FA if that's what's causing you the problem. But 2FA is working perfectly. You shouldn't have a problem. Once you put in your email and your password, you will get a little box there where you have to put in your 2FA number. And you go to your app on your phone and look up the number for WeShare Abundance. It'll be a 6-digit number. You put that in the box, click on enter or submit or whatever it says, and you should get in as normal. It works perfectly, so you can just do that. But if you do want to get into support, just click the link on the main site. You just go to WeShareAbundance.com, and there's a support in the menu there. Just click on it and put in a ticket. Okay, we got Sam in. Really missing WeShare community. Why are you missing it? Well, you're in it. You're here. Okay. Right. What else have we got? We've got Abazar. Sir, if we are active from 3 months and ShareHope also launched, then will we be able to withdraw from the ShareHope token? Yeah, you'll be able to withdraw according to the rank that you have in the ShareHope plan. That's what it's for. It's so that you can very easily, quickly get to a withdrawal point, starting off initially with relatively small amounts and building them up. You can get as much as 10,000 a month out of your account. You've got to have it in your account, but there will always be ways that you can keep building so that you're always putting more in than you're drawing out. And that way you will have that legacy for many, many years to come. In fact, for generations to come from the ShareHope tokens. And as our membership base builds in active members back to where it was some couple of years ago and beyond, like once it gets to about 40,000 people, which is where it was a couple of years ago, then you will also start to see an appreciation in the value of the ShareHope tokens. So it won't only be that you're putting more tokens in, it'll be the tokens that you've got and you've built and that are in there for you will be increasing in value every month. So the future is looking rosy in virtually everywhere you look. The only snags we have are me getting involved with ROI tips, which promised the earth and have delivered. Well, they've delivered earth, I suppose, mixed with water, mud. Okay. And Binance, which I just don't understand what's going on with Binance. But other than those two aspects, everything is looking really, really good. Okay. Let me check in the app. Sam says ShareHope and 777 plan are the same thing. No, they're two separate plans. The 777 plan is a single payment plan. You can get in it for $5 up to $635 is the maximum that you can ever put into that. Uh, if you start with just $5, then it'll take time to work your way through, but it will be automatic. It'll take you several weeks before you actually see a commission, and it'll be fairly small, but it will build quickly once you start getting commissions out. That's the 777 plan. The ShareHope plan is the Powerline plan, and it is a $2.50 per week subscription paid 4 weeks in advance. So you pay $10 every 28 days, and that will automatically build you an income over time. We're not talking about getting rich overnight, but over time it will build you an income of at least $6,000 a month, purely from the plan. And by the time you're there, you will also be getting significant withdrawals from the ShareHope wallet and various other aspects, lots of good stuff. But they are two totally separate plans, although everything within We Share Abundance works together. It's all synergistic, helping the whole community benefit. Okay. Let me get to the app and see if we've got any questions in there. There was nobody in from YouTube when I first got in there, which is unusual. It's usually the first people are in on YouTube, but they weren't today. So let's get down. Lewis is in. He was just a little bit later than he usually is, 3 minutes later. That's why we didn't see him. He's in from Portugal, saying hi to everybody. We've got somebody in here from, what's that other one? Twitch, saying hi. Can I have a few minutes of your, well, yeah, you're here. If you've got a question, put it in, and we'll answer it for you. Scrolling down, we got Don Wilson in from Vancouver Island in Canada. Looking for any questions, any more people. Don is saying maybe we should just stick to our own programs. Yes and no. Certainly we should look for reliable programs and get away from the Ponzi's and the rug pulls and the nearly all the trading programs that we've been involved in have turned out to be Ponzi's or rug pulls. And we should move away from all those things, definitely. But it is wise to have multiple income streams. You never know what's going to happen. I can't forecast the future, neither can you. And if you have multiple income streams and one of them fails, it's no big deal. But if you've only got the one income stream and it fails, you're out on the street. So we should always look for solid, well-structured, likely to last programs in addition to our own. That is my belief, but it's always your option. There is nothing to say that you have to do that or not, but we have that downline builder in your dashboard. The multiple income streams, you can add in your own programs and you can follow the programs that we put in there. Okay. But yeah, I take your point in that we've got to be self-sufficient and self-sustaining, not relying on other programs, but it's wise to have them just in case. Okay. And if they're particularly lucrative, I mean, I know Dave Wood. not intimately, but I know him. We have talked, and I know that the program that he's putting together will generate millions of dollars. Some people will become multimillionaires through that program. Am I saying that we all will? No. But I know that the opportunity to do that will be available. How it is structured, I don't know yet. What we need to do is to be able to see the whole picture and understand how it all works. And then maybe we can put something together as a team where we can benefit from that, and get some of the cash that is definitely going to be generated through that program. And there will always be more opportunities available. Okay. We got somebody else in on Twitch. Camisola saying hi. We've got another question here. What of Quantum Club AI? These are both in Facebook. I will. Thank you for that. Okay, let's get back to Facebook because there's some questions in there. Let me get back in there. I remember seeing that. We answered that. Some member from Weezer, he deposits $7 from MetaMask, but BNB, but he still didn't get it in Weezer. I've answered this question to somebody else. If you transfer BNB into our exchange, it won't automatically be processed. We don't have the facility to automatically process BNB, only BEP20 USDT. You'll have to put in a support ticket with all the full details, and it will be done manually. Okay. Then we've got Tybo saying, what about Quantum Club? I've just been through that, so I think probably I've answered that. Tybo says, I joined Dave Wood, last company called Empower Network. He's been involved in a few things since Empower Network went belly up, Tybo, but I also was in Empower Network. I didn't make a fortune out of it, made a few $1,000s, but some people made millions, literally. Okay. Okay, so that has answered all the questions. I don't think there is anything else that we have. Oh, numbers, I can give you some numbers. Once again, not too meaningful at the moment, but we are starting to see again now gradually growth. We had a net increase of 6 in our registered members. That means we had more registrations than people we took out. We take out a lot every day that haven't logged in for 2 months. So the total registered members, 41,810. We had an increase of 13 in our active member count to 3,179. This is in the last 24 hours, of course. Multiply Weezer, we actually had 1 new email verified member, and the bonus pool went up to another $10,352 from the revenue share just from logging in. Once again, Multiply Weezer won't start performing properly until we get that Weezer token onto the Binance Smart Chain as well. And that will not be handled until we have the 777 plan and the ShareHope plan fully working, and the mall, because the mall is an integral part of both of those plans, and the mall will also generate you huge amounts of cash, or it has the potential to. It will be up to you to generate you lots and lots of money, okay? As well as stabilizing and sustaining We Share Abundance, the whole community. But I think that covers it. I think we've got all the questions answered. I'm going to go back to the app and see, and there's nothing more coming there. So that's it. I'll let you know tomorrow if we've managed to finish all those changes in the logic that were essential for the 777 plan. And where we are with it and what we've done with internal testing. I don't think we'll get on to my testing with Devyani tomorrow. I don't think that will happen till Thursday, but we'll wait and see. Things might go better than we expect. Okay, it would make a change. God bless you all. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We Share Abundance publicly. And until then, get out there, be Weezer Warriors, go the extra mile. Loving service to others will not only bring you happiness, but everything else you want and need in life will be yours. Okay? God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow. And see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on. In a wild crocodile. Woo. See you later, alligator. Yeah.